Is this the daughter you go shopping with all the time?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you guys.
That is so funny that y'all waving. Okay.
Okay. Hey everyone, I'm Carissa Wright. I'm 19 years old. I live in Nom Noster. Been there for about 10 years now. I have 3 younger sisters, but they live in Springfield. And I have a younger brother who lives in Smithton and an older brother who lives here in Warrensburg. I like music, food, being outdoors, hanging out with my friends and going to concerts. Been to quite a bit. I work at Mainstream Automotive. It's a car shop in Nom Noster. I've been there for about a year now. I started in August, and I just work the office and do estimates for cars. This is my second year at State Fair. I don't know what I want to major in yet, so I'm just doing my gen eds right now. I'm hoping to graduate this next May, and just get an associate's degree so that I can transfer to a different college. Right now I'm just looking at Northwest or Missouri State. Northwest is in Maryville and Missouri State is in Springfield. So 5 years from now, I hope that I would have figured out what I want to do and hopefully have a job that I like to do every day. I was born May 25th, 1993 in Chico, California. I tried to look up some facts about that exact day that I was born. I didn't find anything. There was nothing interesting about that day, probably except me being born. I share the same birthday, though, as Mike Myers from Austin Powers and Stacy London from the show What Not to Wear. On May 25th, 1935, Babe Ruth, he hit his 714th home run, which was against the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that was also his last home run he got. So, in 1968, on May 25th, the Gateway Arch was dedicated in St. Louis, Missouri. Now on to the month of May in 1993, I found that on the 8th, there was a 16-year-old boy in New York City. He dressed up as a motorman, took a subway of 2,000 passengers, and took them for a 3-hour drive. So I thought that was really interesting. 2 days later in New York City, on the 10th, Paul Cézanne, his still life, A Bowl of Apples, was sold for $28.6 million. And on the 20th, there was a 10-meter meteor that came within 150,000 kilometers of Earth. And then I also looked up the year of 1993 to see what else I could find about that, and that was the year that Bill Clinton was president. He became president in January, and back then gas prices were only $1.16. Wish it was still like that. You could also go see a movie for $4 instead of like $7 or $8 now. Also in 1993, that marked 90 years for Harley-Davidson motorcycles. This was also the year that the first Beanie Baby was launched, and I remember when I was growing up, me and my mom, we collected so many of those little Beanie Babies. We had bags full of them. So that kind of connected with my life. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that speech and learned a little bit about the facts that do with my birthday. So thank you.
Yeah, we're still here. We're still here. It's not talking to the wall.